Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we think we need a teacher standing in front of us to learn English. We think we need expensive courses, perfect grammar, or someone correcting every single mistake we make. But what if I tell you that you already have something more powerful than all of these things? You have your own voice, you have your own ears, and you have the courage to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, if you truly want to speak English fluently, the first habit you need to build is very simple: listen to English every single day. You don't need to sit in a classroom for hours. You don't need a teacher standing beside you. You don't need to understand every word before you begin. You simply need to train your ears to become familiar with the English language. Think about how a child learns to speak. A child doesn't begin with grammar books. A child doesn't memorize hundreds of vocabulary words. The child listens first. They listen to their parents, their family, people around them, and slowly their brain begins to understand the sounds, the rhythm, the pronunciation, and the meaning of those words. After listening again and again, the child starts repeating what they hear. This is exactly the kind of practice you need. When you listen to English every day, something powerful starts happening inside your mind. At first, English may sound too fast. You may hear a sentence and understand only one or two words. You may think, I can't understand this. But don't stop there. Keep listening. Your brain needs time to become comfortable with the sounds of English. Imagine you are listening to a person saying, "What are you doing today?" In the beginning, you may hear the words separately. But after listening many times, your brain starts recognizing the whole sentence naturally. You begin to understand the sound without translating every word into your native language. This is one of the most important steps towards speaking naturally. And please don't make the mistake of listening only once. One listening is not enough. Repetition is where the real learning happens. Listen to the same short conversation several times. First, listen normally. Then listen again and focus on pronunciation. After that, pause the audio and repeat the sentence yourself. Then play it again and compare your pronunciation with what you heard. You don't need to spend 5 hours doing this. Even 15 or 20 minutes every day can make a difference if you are consistent. The goal is not to study English only when you feel motivated. The goal is to make English part of your daily routine. You can listen while sitting in your room. You can listen while walking. You can listen while doing simple household work. You can listen through English conversations, interviews, podcasts, stories, or speaking practice videos. The important thing is to choose English that you can understand and enjoy. Don't choose material that is far too difficult for you. If every sentence contains words you have never heard before, you will become frustrated. Start with simple English. Listen to conversations about daily life. Listen to people talking about their morning, their work, their family, their plans, their hobbies, or their everyday experiences. And when you hear a useful sentence, don't just listen to it. Copy it. If someone says, "I am going to the market," repeat it. Say it slowly first. Then say it at normal speed. Repeat it several times until your mouth becomes comfortable with the sentence. This practice helps you develop something that reading alone cannot give you: speaking muscle memory. You should also pay attention to how native speakers connect their words. English is not always spoken exactly the way it appears in a textbook. Words can become connected, shortened, or spoken quickly. When you listen regularly, you begin to recognize these patterns. You start understanding real conversations instead of only textbook English. And don't be ashamed if you don't understand everything. You are not supposed to understand everything on day one. Your job is simply to listen, notice, repeat, and continue. Every time you listen, your brain is collecting information. Every repetition makes familiar sounds more natural. Most importantly, don't wait for perfect English before you start listening. You don't become good at listening by waiting. You become good at listening by listening. Make a small promise to yourself. Every day, give English a few minutes of your attention. Put your phone aside, choose a simple English conversation, and listen carefully. Don't rush. Don't worry about how much you understood. Listen again, repeat the sentences. Notice the pronunciation. Let the words become familiar to your ears. And slowly let those sounds become familiar to your own voice. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking English without fear of mistakes is one of the most important steps toward becoming fluent. Many people understand English, they can read it, they can listen to it, but when it is time to speak, suddenly their confidence disappears. They start thinking, what if I say the wrong word? What if my grammar is wrong? What if someone laughs at me? And because of these thoughts, they remain silent. But let me tell you something important. You cannot become a confident English speaker by being afraid of speaking. Mistakes are not proof that you are bad at English. Mistakes are proof that you are practicing. Every fluent speaker you admire today once struggled with vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, and confidence. Nobody was born speaking perfect English. They learned it by listening, repeating, making mistakes, correcting themselves, and trying again. So when you speak English at home, don't wait for perfect sentences. Start with simple sentences. Talk about your day. Say what you are doing. Describe what you see around you. You can say, I am drinking tea. I am going to work. Today I feel happy. I need to finish my work. These sentences may look very simple, but simple practice creates strong speaking habits. The biggest mistake you can make is believing that you need complicated English to sound fluent. You don't. Fluency is not about using difficult words every second. Fluency is about expressing your thoughts naturally and confidently. If you can communicate your message clearly using simple English, you are already moving forward. And when you make a grammar mistake, don't stop yourself immediately. Finish your sentence. Then think about what you could improve. This is important because constantly stopping yourself can destroy your speaking flow. Your first goal should be communication. Your second goal should be correction. Imagine a child learning to walk. The child stands up, takes a few steps, falls down, and gets up again. Nobody tells that child, you failed because you fell. Everyone understands that falling is part of learning. English speaking is exactly the same. You speak, you make a mistake, you learn, and you speak again. You must give yourself permission to sound imperfect. When you practice at home, create an environment where you feel safe. Stand in front of a mirror and speak to yourself. Look into your eyes and introduce yourself in English. Talk about your family, your work, your goals, your favorite food, or your plans for tomorrow. If you don't know a word, don't immediately give up. Try to explain the idea using another word. For example, if you forget the word umbrella, you can say, the thing I use when it rains. This teaches your brain something powerful. You don't need to know every word to communicate. You can keep speaking even when you don't remember a particular word. You can also record your voice on your phone. At first, you may feel uncomfortable hearing yourself speak English. That's normal. But listen carefully. Notice your pronunciation, your pauses, and the words you repeat too often. Then record yourself again. After a few days, you will begin to notice small improvements. Don't compare your day 1 with someone else's day 1000. Your journey belongs to you. Maybe your pronunciation isn't perfect today. Maybe your vocabulary is limited. Maybe you speak slowly. That's okay. Your responsibility is not to become perfect overnight. Your responsibility is to become a little better every day. And whenever you feel nervous, remember why you started. Maybe you want better career opportunities. Maybe you want to communicate with people from different countries. Maybe you want to understand movies, interviews, or educational videos without depending on subtitles. Maybe you simply want to stand in front of people and speak without feeling ashamed. Whatever your reason is, hold on to it. Fear becomes smaller when practice becomes stronger. So speak English while walking around your room. Speak while preparing tea. Speak while looking at yourself in the mirror. Speak to your phone. Speak to yourself. Use the words you already know. Don't wait until you have thousands of words in your vocabulary. You don't need perfect English to start speaking. You need courage to speak the English you have right now. Every sentence you speak is practice. Every mistake is feedback. Every correction is progress. Every time you choose to speak instead of staying silent, you are building confidence. And one day, you will notice that the sentences that once felt difficult are coming naturally. You won't translate every word in your mind. You won't stop after every sentence. You will simply think, speak, and continue practice English at home consistently. You do not need a classroom, an expensive course, or a teacher sitting beside you every day to improve your English. What you need is consistency. You need to make English a part of your daily life, even if you can only give it a small amount of time. Many people start learning English with great excitement. They practice for 2 or 3 days, watch a few lessons, learn some new words, and then stop. After a few weeks, they feel disappointed because they are still not speaking fluently. But the problem is not always their ability. The problem is that they are waiting for motivation instead of building a habit. You can practice English right inside your home. You can start with the simplest things around you. Look at the objects in your room and say their names in English. Talk about what you are doing. If you are making tea, say, I am making tea. If you are cleaning your room, say, I am cleaning my room. If you are getting ready for work, say, I am getting ready for work. These sentences may sound very simple, but simple sentences are the foundation of confident speaking. Do not underestimate the power of repetition. When you listen to a sentence again and again, your brain begins to recognize its structure. When you repeat that sentence aloud, your mouth becomes familiar with the sounds. The first time you may feel uncomfortable. The second time it may feel a little easier. After repeating it many times, the sentence can begin to come naturally. That is how you should practice at home. Listen, pause, and repeat. Do not just listen silently. Your goal is not only to understand English, but also to produce English with your own voice. Choose a short English conversation, a speech, or a simple audio lesson. Listen to one sentence carefully. Pause it. Repeat the sentence aloud. Then listen again and compare your pronunciation. You do not have to sound exactly like a native speaker. Your first goal is clarity and confidence. Another powerful practice is speaking to yourself. Yes, talk to yourself in English. You may feel strange in the beginning, but there is nothing embarrassing about it. When you are alone, describe your day. Tell yourself what you did in the morning, what you are doing now, and what you plan to do later. You can say, I woke up early today, I had breakfast. Now I am preparing for work. In the evening, I will practice English again. You are training your brain to think in English instead of translating every sentence from your native language. You can also use a mirror. Stand in front of it and speak for 2 or 3 minutes. Look at yourself while you talk. Imagine that you are speaking to another person. Ask yourself simple questions and answer them. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? What are your goals? Why are you learning English? The purpose is not to give perfect answers. The purpose is to keep your mouth moving and your thoughts flowing in English. Make a small daily routine and follow it. You do not need 5 hours every day. Even 30 minutes of focused practice can make a difference when you do it consistently. Spend 10 minutes listening, 10 minutes repeating, and 10 minutes speaking. If you have more time, increase the practice. If you have less time, do what you can. The important thing is that you do not completely stop. There will be days when you feel tired. There will be days when you do not feel motivated. There will be days when you think your English is not improving. Those are the days when consistency matters most. You do not have to be perfect every day. You only have to keep showing up. And please, do not compare your day 1 with someone else's day 1000. Someone may speak English fluently today because they have been practicing for years. You are seeing their result, but you are not seeing their beginning. Your journey is your own. Your only responsibility is to become a little better than you were yesterday. Keep a notebook beside you and write down useful sentences instead of memorizing hundreds of isolated words. Learn phrases that you can actually use in daily conversations. For example, could you please repeat that? I didn't understand. Let me think about it. What do you mean? Oh, I completely agree with you. These sentences can immediately become part of your real conversations. Most importantly, give yourself permission to make mistakes. A mistake is not proof that you are bad at English. It is proof that you are practicing. Every wrong sentence teaches you something. Every difficult word you pronounce teaches your mouth something. Every conversation you attempt builds courage. You can practice while walking around your room, while preparing breakfast, while sitting alone, or even while looking at yourself in the mirror. Your home can become your classroom, your voice can become your practice partner, and your daily routine can become your English course. Today, I want you to forget the fear of speaking English. Forget the embarrassment. Forget the thought that people will laugh when you make a mistake. Because the truth is, you will make mistakes, and that is completely okay. You don't need a teacher sitting beside you every day. You need consistency. You need to listen. You need to repeat. You need to speak even when your English doesn't sound perfect. Because fluency doesn't come from waiting until you are ready. Fluency comes from speaking before you feel ready. So today, no classroom, no pressure, no complicated rules, just you, your ears, your voice, and a simple practice that you can do right at home. Listen carefully, repeat confidently, speak without fear, and remember, your broken English today can become your fluent English tomorrow.